So family, listen. Somebody talking about some word Diddy. I don't know. Y'all know this is clickbait. Y'all know I want to talk about something you should be focusing on, whether gossip is about that man's situation. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I ain't never made a dollar thinking about Diddy. You know what I'm talking about? That's just reality. But what I can tell you how to do, man, is increase, automate, and update your whole process and your business on how to make some money and stack up for you and your family and the opportunity you're missing out on right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do know. I don't know where Diddy at, but I do know where some of that money at. You know what I'm saying? That's the most beautiful thing. I think our culture be so lost behind. You know what I mean? Can't wait to talk about somebody else. And I think most of it is because we be lacking real things going on in our life. So we want to overendorse what's happening somewhere else that ain't got nothing to do with you. I don't give a damn about the news cycle. I don't care about none of that. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, you feel me? You will not be empowered whatsoever, not 1%, right? And if you go look at every celebrity, every media, and every platform that's talking about it right now, they don't care if you poor, they don't care if you're dumb, you dusty, and your future has nothing whatsoever in it, right? And while people be talking about they tired of hearing about how to automate, to monetize, or they tired about AI, you should be tired about this gossip shit. You should be tired about hearing about things that ain't gonna change your life. You should be tired about being stuck and fixated, right, on other people, but you don't know how to master your situation. You should be tired of not knowing how to intelligently think and utilize the faculties of your mind to operate in your unlimited potential. You should be tired about that. You feel me? Like, I had to look up a scientific study on the power of gossip and how it takes over the brain. And we even when there's negative news, our brain sends a reward signal, right, to make it feel pleasurable so we can do the thing that everybody else is doing, right, so we can feel connected, right? The executive part of your brain takes over and it sends a pleasure signal when you hear about gossip. So now you being hacked. And this is why media will constantly throw it at you all day long, and they're going to automate these things and you get stuck into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to listen, man. I don't see how a person can utilize their platform for millions, but they and talk about some crap that ain't got nothing to do with you. But same cats to be like, Keys, I follow you. Well, post up the show then. Oh, you talking about this good for culture? Well, use your big ass platform you gonna use to go gossip about some bitch ass shit that's going on in the world. And how about you use it for good? It's a lot of grown hoe ass men out here, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas and people that be claiming that they about the culture. At the end of the day, man, let that shit die off. It's a real war, like my brother Billy just said. It's a real war going on outside. These folks is building whole quantum machines and people have limited understanding. Your business gonna be wrapped around, and when you don't know how to create a skill for yourself or your child or your future or your business or your brand, and nobody gonna be tapped in with you because you missed out all your opportunities looking at somebody else's downfall. Man, I don't give a damn about what's going on with them. I'll be locked into about how I can empower myself. I hate even knowing too much about a situation that ain't got nothing to do with my ascension. Ain't got nothing to do with my ascension. Like, first of all, I want to shout out to all the platinum members that done tapped in. That's going to be spending 5 days with me learning. You feel me? So they can automate these processes so that they can increase their business, their brand, their podcast, as a creator, as an influencer, as an entrepreneur. So you will be ahead of 99% of the people in the world while we going through some of the biggest power shifts and wealth transfers in the history of the planet Earth. But how much time have you spent updating yourself while we still operating in the old? Man, I got so much energy for this. I ain't got no energy for the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I learned that compassion is better than empathy. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get burnt out from always empathizing with people. And I'll be like, yo, I got so much empathy. But compassion is when I feel you, but I want to help you change your situation. Right? So now I'm switching it all over to compassion. I got compassion for you. So I'm going to give you the game, not just empathize, put myself in your shoes. Now I'm burnt out because I'm always getting negative news about something, empathizing with it. No, it's compassion. For those who really want to update themselves and their business, man, listen, let me give you some game. Listen, one of the best ways to increase sales in your business is to increase leads in your business, right? You want to generate real leads, right? Leads that are inexpensive. You want to automate that process of getting leads in your business. That's people that are interested in buying your product, your service, whether that's cold, warm, or hot leads, right? Different ways to be able to do that. So you want to generate these leads because the more leads you get, of course, the more sales you get. So if you go look at your business right now, go look at your Shopify, go look at, whether it's your TikTok, whether it's content that you create, because we got a whole whole process for content, right? Look at how many leads that you're generating. Go look at the amount of people and amount of percentages of people that you're able to convert. So if you increase the traffic flow, if you increase the leads, you're going to get more money. Well, how do you do that? Increase the content, which increases the awareness. The more people who know about your business, the more business you get, the more money you make, right? When you want to be a master at whatever you do, in every subject of what you do. So the most dangerous things to get caught up in social media, not knowing how to automate your business while everybody else is increasing, they understand it. Because now your competition is getting better than you. So here's the thing. We on social media, you want to globalize your business. Well, put your business in multiple languages. Use AI, put your business in multiple languages. Now what it's going to do is going to put your content in other people's algorithm. Now you're going to be able to automate the process of translation. So now more people can buy your product. We just did that on the back end of our Shopify store. So now it convert the currency and the language to translate the product so that more people can understand it. So now we're increasing our audience globally. Now you got a global business. Simple updates. Like what you learning in your day. You know what I'm saying? Like the news be really wasted. What black media, besides like EYL, you know what I'm saying? Of course, high level is actually giving you information that you can use. The rest of them is abusing your consciousness and taking advantage of you by hacking your brain and giving you gossip that's going to leave you broke. So now you stressed out about the future because things change so much and you don't know how to interact with the changes. Come on, now education increases your spending power, man. Education increases your money. The more you learn, the more you earn. Bless you, brother. I ain't even ate today, but I'm so energized, and it keeps me hungry to keep feeding. You know what I'm talking about? Keeps me hungry to keep feeding. My goal right now, man, I want to have digital twins doing all the work. I don't want to be trying to compete in the future in a marketplace where these people is utilizing all this technology, and here I'm over here operating like it's 1995, trying to manually do everything, trying to figure out how come my business ain't growing like everybody else. I had to learn how to automate my comments, how to automate my DMs, all the strategies that went along with it. I had to learn the process of tokenomics. Most people, you see a coin on Instagram, you don't even know how to buy it. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't even got the knowledge to interact with the opportunity, what's the point of the knowledge of the opportunity? You know what I'm saying? Like we've been doing this thing with content where we got the whole processes automated. We got the editing automated. We got the software automated. Now it makes it much harder for other people to compete with it. So we create barriers to competition instantly. You feel me? I remember when I first started business, it was a physical business. Then we went to a commerce business. Now we trying to automate business, right? I used to have to hire all kind of people. We get to decrease the amount of people and increase the amount of value. So Brother I-Day asked a good question. If I'm automating my activity, how am I choosing to be personal with? So when I'm doing my teaching, that's personal, right? It's going to be a time where, hell yeah, you go get automated keys. Because human services is going to be premium services and machine services is going to be the ones that's automated. So when you get the lower tier packages in the future, you're not going to be dealing with real people. You're going to be dealing with robots. But how do you right now? Because I be teaching so many people like, yo, how do you get ahead? We did that with blockchain. We did that with crypto. Did that with AI. 5 years ago, we teaching this. If you'd have got in that, tens of millions of dollars you there with. But it also requires you to believe in yourself. You got to have an image of yourself making $100,000 in a month. You got to have an image of yourself, you know what I'm saying, making the millions of dollars in a year. If you don't change that self-image of your own belief system, then you can't get there because we can coach you, we can give you, we can show you the how-to, we can help you automate. Some of you all may be the next biggest AI content creators in the world to where you can learn how to connect to it, to where you teaching everybody else, they come into you. I know at least 5 people who doing 6 figures right now, 6 to 7 figures. They just started maybe 3-6 months ago, right? Made themselves experts in that short amount of time by knowing more than everybody else. And now the companies are calling them up to consult. They're making content and then they connecting the affiliation to their content with tools, and people are going there and they making money monthly. They created a job for themselves by learning. You got a child and a teenager, man, you should be putting them up on game so they can put everybody else on game, and then they can have an affiliate and be brand ambassadors to these tools. And the strategies on how to do all this. You a content creator? Everybody that got a business or a brand, I don't care who you are. If you're not creating content, you missing out. How you gonna cipher people when everything is automated? I taught this years ago. Yes, AI content creation. We can help automate and teach you all the processes we use on high level for the first time ever. Whole team gonna be in there. It's a reason that we're able to get millions of views. You think we doing everything manually all the time? No, because we operating like a full-fledged network. Like we operate like Disney. Yeah, in the future, it's about to be even bigger. I'm talking about cartoons, comic books, and everything. Everybody that come in here, they got GPTs, and if you don't know what GPTs are, you need one for your business. That means we get to also go into looking at what do your specific business need and your specific niche need, right? I talk about content because content is a transaction for attention, right? Media is created to put advertisement on, not where you at. I mean, like what you doing right now if you want to hop on. I mean, like media is a transaction for attention. So your goal is to, create media which captures attention, then put a product in that funnel of attention so that you can create sales, which allows you to reinvest to create more media to create more sales, right? And then you get to that point where you can use tools like ManyChat to where you can automate those processes. To where ManyChat will help you, if you learn the right strategies with it, you're going to increase your business by 20, 30%. Some people talking about 100 to 200%. A lot of you all are not capturing the sales because you're not capturing the leads, right? Your goal, like if you making content, I've been doing this for a long time, right? We don't just, when I say content, that cover everything from movies to podcasts, you know what I'm saying? Creating a show, creating commercials, marketing, branding, like it covers that whole thing. And you really got to be a master at this and begin to be a master, you know what I'm saying, if you want to make money in today's time. Because whether you're doing it, you're going to end up having to hire somebody to do it. It's going to have to be a part of your business somewhere. I don't care if you're an artist, you want to be able to help automate that. I remember I went to the studio and I had like 10 songs and I sent all the songs to my assistant so she can transcript them out like in like 10 minutes. And she sent me back all of my lyrics instantly, right? Now, at first, I didn't have a tool for that, so I couldn't transcript that out. Now I get to learn my lyrics, right? Because these was freestyle, so I didn't have them in my head. Now I'm learning my own lyrics. I can program that into a machine to create a cartoon version of me spitting those lyrics. Now people are actually looking at the videos. Or I can just use it to learn my own lyrics so that when I want to go perform, I can get it done, right? This was at first, I had to hire somebody to go do that. I just like simplifying processes. Every single thing I want to update myself on, like, what's the best way to do it now? You know what I mean? Because sometimes our processes are like, our processes a lot of times are connected to when we had the dream. You know what I'm saying? And you was thinking about what's the best way to do it. No, there's an updated version for everything to get everything done. I got a voice clone. I got digital clones. I got all sort of stuff waiting for implementation. We got automated content that's already scheduled out. You know what I'm saying? We got automated editing. You feel me? We got automation for everything. Any type of research I want to do, I got the best tools for the research. You know what I'm saying? To go pull me everything, create articles, create webinars, low code to no code AIs. It's beautiful. Oh, hell yeah, in the insurance business. Insurance business is all about getting leads. Then you create a GPT that's trained on all the information of your insurance business. And then you send that out to customers. So if they have any questions that they don't want to have to ask you, they have specific information that's tailored to your business. So now it's selling while you're not working, right? Because the goal is to have digital twins. So your goal is to create a digital version of you. If you think about all the processes you do in your business, how do you create a tool that can automate all those things? So now you can make double the money because you can be in multiple places at once. Most people get stuck on platforms. You love Instagram, but YouTube is the best platform to sell.